Hi cuties! I hope you're doing so well. Welcome back to my channel. I never say that. Welcome. Today I'm going to be doing one of my favorite things in the entire world to be doing, which is make some really cute glitter custom acrylics. And I actually have kind of hopefully an exciting announcement, which is I opened an Etsy shop. And all of the acrylics that I make in this video will be listed in that Etsy shop, and all the information for that will be down below. So if one of the acrylics I make today really catches your eye and you just want to use it, then you can check out my Etsy shop, and hopefully it's still available because I'm only making one of each of these acrylics. I'm not making any like refills for them or anything like that, so they're really just like one of a kind. There will be more information about what I plan to do with my Etsy shop at the end of this video, so make sure to watch until the end if you would like to hear more information about that. So with that being said, let's get into making some glittery filled acrylics. First of all, just ignore the fact that these crusty tips from last time still aren't done. I'm planning on doing them in this video. Anyway, I bought a big package of these 2-ounce glass jars. Man, I shouldn't have put lotion on. And they have these little lids, which is really nice, so that hopefully they don't leak. But honestly, once I got them, I was like, 2 ounces is probably too much for each custom acrylic. So I'm probably not going to be filling up each of these to the very top, but I did grab a teaspoon like measurement thing so that I can hopefully make them all the same amount of acrylic, even though they're not going to be filled up to the very top. So for the first one, I want to make it clear with a bunch of silver hollow glitters in it. So I'm not going to put any like super fine glitter in it, I don't think. So I'm going to start off with these just like hexagonal hollow glitters. Okay, that was a bit too much. If y'all know me, I believe that going overboard with the glitter, you know, like isn't really a possibility. You could always use more glitter. Okay, maybe it is. You can get a little too much glitter, but I like putting more glitter rather than less, okay? I like it to be full of glitter. And then I'm gonna go in with some of these heart hollow glitters. These sparkle hollow ones. These star hollow ones. Butterfly hollow glitters. And I think that should be good. But I actually decided that I want to put a tiny bit of this fine hollow glitter. Not too much, but just a little bit so that there's some like floating in between them. Beautiful! And it's just a fact that there's gonna be glitter all over my desk while I'm doing this, but it's fine because I love glitter. And next we're gonna go in with the clear acrylic. I actually found this huge 1.5 pound thing of clear acrylic on Amazon. I don't know how many custom acrylics this is gonna make, but I'm hoping it goes a long way because it was like 50 bucks. So yeah, beautiful. So for this first one, I'm going to count how many tablespoons I'm putting in it so that I can kind of like keep track for the rest of them. Okay, I think that's good. I put 6 tablespoons in there. So now I'm just gonna shake it up. Hopefully that lid works and it doesn't get everywhere. Oh, I can see it coming out, low-key. Oh, yeah, these jars are definitely not as secure as the little honey ones that I used to use. But the little honey ones, I feel like it's kind of hard to like dip the brush into it, which is why I switched. But I'm just gonna have to keep looking for jars that don't make a mess like that. Just looking at it right now though, I think it could actually use a little bit more acrylic. So I think I'm gonna add in like 3 more tablespoons. Okay, just kidding. We're going with all 10 tablespoons and we're just gonna fill it up to the 2-ounce mark. And since that did make such a huge mess last time, I'm just gonna try to mix it with my cuticle pusher. Although I feel like just shaking it up is definitely a better method, but I don't want a giant mess every time, so I'm just gonna mix this up. All right, that one is looking good to me. I can't wait to test these. This time though, I'm actually going to leave you guys with some suspense, and I'm gonna swatch them all at the end. Mostly just because I don't want to have monomer open in my room for too long. And usually in my custom acrylic videos, I never actually name them, but I got this super cute little label maker. It connects to my phone and makes the cutest little labels, so we're definitely gonna name this one. I know that there's no bunny glitters in this one, but I don't know. This just felt like it went with it. So this one shall be called Psycho Bunny. Okay, next, I feel like making one that has fine white, like hollow and iridescent glitters. Like this one and this one. This is a new one that I got from Amazon. I don't remember the brand because I threw away the box. Then with some like shaped black glitters. And I think that'll look cool. Definitely being generous with it. Okay, I guess I'll put just a little bit of this other one in it, just like, I don't know, because. And then I'm literally just gonna put a little bit of each one of these black glitters, or like, I don't know, do you call these glitters? What's the other word? I don't remember. Sequins? Okay, so I'm gonna put some of these heart ones, some stars, butterflies, flowers, bunnies, and finally some sparkles. And now I'm just gonna fill it up to the top with the clear acrylic. I said we weren't gonna do a full 2 ounces, but it kind of just happened that we are, because I can't seem to not put too much glitter. So yeah. And since shaking it up made a big mess last time, I am just gonna go with stirring, even though it's definitely not the quickest method. I also just realized that this one is probably going to be quite clear since I didn't put like any color in it. So I'm actually gonna put a tiny bit of this silvery white mica powder because I want it to be sort of like a milky white rather than just a clear with glitter. And more stirring. And I am actually just gonna shake it a little bit side to side. Hopefully it doesn't make too much of a mess, but oh, nope, it's definitely coming out already. But I just feel like shaking it really just gets it all mixed up properly. Wonderful. Okay, and then you know what I think would be really cute next is to do like a very transparent jelly pink one with like a bunch of rainbow colored glitters. So like a red glitter, orange glitter, yellow, green, you get it. So I'm just gonna start off with a really small scoop of this rose red mica powder to give it that light pink look. And then I'm gonna put some of these red hearts for the red. These orange hearts for the orange, yellow stars. For the green, I'm gonna put some of these little green stars and also a few of these like neon green stars. I don't know which shade of blue to go with, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these dark blue butterflies and some of these light blue sparkles. Finally, for the purple, I'm going to put some of these hollow purple flowers. These flowers are so cute. I love them so much. Just a few of those. And also some of these pinky purple sparkles. I don't really have any like dark purple, like real purple glitter sequins, unfortunately. So hopefully this will be fine. And then just to fill it up to the top with some clear acrylic. I've learned to just not use any white acrylic if you want the glitter to show through properly. And my acrylics are all about the glitter. If you know me, you know. There's a lot of glitter up in here. And when I was mixing this one up, it really reminded me of like eating Fruit Loops, like when the milk gets all colored and then there's like the colored Fruit Loops in it. So this one is Fruit Loops. I saw this sky blue mica powder and I think we definitely need to make a really pretty bright blue one. So I'm gonna be pretty generous with the amount of this mica powder. And I also like adding in some of this white, like iridescent, whatever glitter, just to add some like, you know, shiftiness. I think I'll add in some of this blue. And then we gotta go in with some chunky ones. So we're gonna go in with both shades of the hearts. Both of these shades of the sparkle. And then, I don't know, I feel like this kind of white glitter, you can't really tell on camera, I don't think, but it does have a very light blue tint to it. And I think I'm just gonna add this to it as well, just for some extra glittery pizzazz, you know? And then lastly, I'll add a few of these little they're like hexagonal flakes. So they're not like normal hexagon glitters. They're like very flaky. And then finally the acrylic. Man, I can already tell this one's gonna be so pretty. Honestly, it's gonna be so hard for me to part with these if people buy them. They're so pretty. They're my babies. But I hope you guys do buy them, because honestly, I don't know when I would use them that much, so I have way too many. I can't hoard my own custom acrylic. But just know that I put all of my love into each one of them. Okay, so the next one is going to be inspired by this set that I did in my last video, the Stargirl nails. I want to do a Stargirl custom acrylic. I don't know, I'm just like obsessed with stars right now, so let's do it. Now I don't think I'm gonna put any mica powder in this one. I think this one's just gonna be strictly glitter. I'm gonna start out with some of this fine hollow powder glitter stuff. To be honest, I don't know if I want to put all of these neon, like fluorescent colors in it, but actually I think it might look really cool, so we're gonna do it. I'm just gonna put the rest of these hollow ones, and then I think we're just gonna do all the fluorescent ones. Oh my god! Bruh. Honestly, I was waiting for that to happen. This one kept bending. R.I.P. R.I.P. Wah. That's fine. We move forward. Okay, so all the fluorescent glitter stars, as I was saying, before I got rudely interrupted. Okay, I think that's gonna look really good. I'm also gonna add in a few of these hollow sparkles. And that should be good for the glitter. So in with the clear. And I used the Taurus symbol because I'm a Taurus, so yeah, I'm a little biased. Epic. Okay, I want to do like at least 3 more. And for this next one, I want to make it neon orange, but glow in the dark. So I'm going to start with this orange mica powder. Or should I use the orange red? Actually, since it's supposed to be neon orange, I'm going to use the orange red. And I add in just a little bit of mica powder to give some color to the actual acrylic so that it's more of like a jelly instead of just like glitter floating in clear acrylic. But then most of the color is going to come from the fine glitters that I put in it. So then I'm gonna put this like fluorescent orange fine glitter. This more chunky, smaller hexagonal glitter. There's like a tiny bit of this orange glitter left in here and I just want to use it, so boom. Then to make it glow in the dark, this thing is leaking. I don't know why it's leaking. I'm going to put a bunch of this fine glow in the dark glitter. Definitely should not have stored this one upside down. Learned my lesson. And I also have these, it says specialty glitter, but honestly I think they're just little like clay pieces sort of, and they're glow in the dark. So I'm gonna put some of those in. I think that should be fine. And then just going in with the clear. If you've never used acrylic before, just know that acrylic always looks a lot lighter when it's not mixed with monomer. So this one will definitely be a lot darker, like more of a neon orange instead of a pastel orange like it looks like now whenever I actually use it. I just laid my eyes on this beautiful neon like fluorescent green glitter, so I have to make one. That's a fluorescent green. Oh, that was definitely too much. Okay. A bit messy. Got a little carried away there. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. I'll also put some of this green one. Add some variation. I can't just put a single glitter in there and then put some acrylic and call it good. Like, what is this? Oh, I feel like some pink just got in there. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. You can't even tell. You can't even tell. It's not a big deal. I think I'll put some glow-in-the-dark stars in this one as well. The heck? Excuse me, that is not a star. And then also some of these iridescent like clear stars, just cuz. Cute! Really like this one. All right, and then clear acrylic. Ooh, I forgot to put any mica powder in this one. I think I'll add a little bit of mica powder. This has gotta be one of my favorite names. I hope that this ends up being one of my favorite acrylics too. Wow, that was weird. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so we have 7 custom acrylics so far. Let's make at least one more. I might end up making another one after this. I'm not even gonna lie because I haven't made like a proper pastel pink yet. And I feel like I always have to make a pastel pink. I just love pastel pink so much. But first, we're going to make a dark purple. I feel like dark purple gets left out. I feel like I end up doing pastel purple a lot, so let's do a dark purple. And like I was saying before, I honestly don't have a lot of purple glitters that's like dark purple, but I do have these like darker purple heart sequins. So I'm definitely gonna add some of those in. Okay, this purple is kind of almost the exact same as this one, to be honest. So I'm not even gonna bother adding that one in. I'm trying to decide if I should add any of this one or not. And I think I just will because glitter, you know, why not? Oh, that was way too much. Okay. Ha ha ha. Oops. Oh, well, it's staying. All right, this is gonna end up looking like a pastel purple. Great. Add a little bit more of that one. And I know this one says purple blue, but I feel like it would look really good in this one. So I'm gonna put a scoop of it. You know what? This was supposed to be just a regular dark purple. I don't even know what it is at this point. We'll find out at the end when I swatch them, I guess. These jars have like 2 stoppers. They have this one and then they have like a thinner stopper in here. So like, I don't know why it still leaks out, but it should be fine. Just if you buy one of these, don't shake it up too much. Ha. All right, I'm gonna make one more because I want to make a proper pastel pink, all right? Proper pastel pink. I'm gonna start with some of this one. It's just like some iridescent pink glitter powder. A lot of this one because it's perfect pastel pink, I feel like. Some of this glitter mix as well. It has some larger hexagonal iridescent pink and also some fine pink glitters mixed in there. I love these little pink pastel like pink flowers. So we're definitely gonna put some of those in there. Also some of these like shards, whatever, these pink pastel pink shards. And finally, I think I'll add some of this white one just to make it look a little bit more pastel maybe. Oh, and this time I'm gonna use the little hole side instead of the giant side so that it doesn't pour out. There we go. And then I'm gonna add just a tiny scoop. I'm gonna really try to make it tiny of this concubine red color. Did I even add this glitter in there? I didn't even add this one, did I? I wanted to add this one. All right, whoa. We're adding it. Okay, perfect. Never too late to add glitter. It's the next morning. I took those other tips off because they were super crusty, and I figured it was probably just better to start from scratch with half tips and build a nail, especially because I'm going to be encapsulating things, and there's no way I was about to encapsulate glitter and stuff without making them super bulky on top of full cover tips. So I did that, and also I decided that I want to make one more. Just one more. In this one, I want it to be like a super transparent pink one with big pink hearts in it. So I have these big pink, like iridescent ones, and I'm literally just gonna put all of them in there. I was debating whether or not to put some of either these fuchsia iridescent hearts or just some of these more like orangey hearts. But I think I won't put either of them actually for now. I'm gonna put just a bit of this light pink glitter mixture. And then I'm also gonna add some of this because I love it. And it'll just add some more sparkle to it. And who doesn't love sparkle? I feel like if you didn't like sparkle, you probably wouldn't be watching this video, am I right? All right. I mean, if you don't like sparkle and you're watching this video anyway, don't leave. And then actually, to make it like a jelly pink, I'm going to add a smidge of this nude acrylic powder. It's Cover Pink by Mia Secret. That should be good. And then just gonna fill it up to the top with the clear. I've made 10 full-sized custom acrylics at this point, so now it's time to swatch them on proper swatch sticks. And I'm going to be using my EMA monomer from Kira Sky and my number 12 Sauveland acrylic brush. First we have Made You Blush. Psycho Bunny, Sister Witch, Fairy Dust, Alien Babe, Sugar Plum, Dragon Breath, Stargirl, Fruit Loops, and finally Puppy Eyes. Alright, so here they all are, and I know that some of these are glow in the dark, but I forget which ones, so I'm just gonna turn off the lights real quick so we can see which ones. Okay, so that was pretty anticlimactic, I must say. I think that the glow in the dark wasn't as successful in this batch as it usually is. I don't know why, maybe I just didn't use enough. I know that there were a few glow in the dark stars in Dragon Breath and Alien Babe, but that's pretty much it. My favorite, I think, is definitely Puppy Eyes. This one is so cute. I love it so much. Also sugar plum, so pretty. And fairy dust is also really cute. Okay, so let's do a set with these. I need to prep these up really quick and add some tips. Let's go do that. So first, I'm just going to clean them up a little bit with my 240 grit sanding band and my mini mandrel. Next, I'm just going to lightly buff the surface of all of them, very lightly. My nails are already pretty rough, so. I'm going to go ahead and clip off any extra length because a lot of these are pretty jelly and I don't want like that extra length of the free edge to be showing through. And then I'm just gonna smooth out that free edge with my buffer. I gave them a quick wash to get rid of all of the nail dust. So I'm just gonna give them a quick wipe with alcohol to dehydrate them and get rid of any moisture or bacteria. Anything like that. Just clean them in general. I'm also going to apply my dehydrator. I just want to be extra thorough with my prep today because I don't want these coming off early. Since I am going back to school, actually by the time this is posted I might already be back in school. So I don't want these coming off while I'm at school, you know? And I don't usually do this before I put on my Jello peel off base coat, but this time I am going to apply a primer. And this one I'm just going to try not to let it touch my skin. And once that is dry, we're gonna go in with the Jello peel off. I was debating whether or not to use Jello this time because I don't want these popping off. Not that the Jello usually pops off, but for me, it tends to work a little less better with acrylic than with gel. But don't get me wrong, it does still work. But I decided that I don't want to risk having to file off and soak off super chunky glitter encapsulated acrylic nails. So we're going with the Jello. And I was actually kind of debating between doing some coffin tips or stiletto, and I kind of decided to just stick with stiletto so that, you know, we have uniformity. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those on using my nail glue gel, but first I'm actually just going to prime them with some primer. I really love those tips from AliExpress. I'm pretty sure I got them from AliExpress. These ones, they're so good. I'm gonna try to link them down in the description box for you guys because it's not every day that I build a nail. I usually tend to stick to the Gel X method with full cover tips. But when I do, these tips, flawless. So I gave these a full 60-second cure. To prep these tips, leaf blower, bro. I don't want to close my window. Okay, to prep these tips, I'm going to just try to use my monomer. I've seen people do that, so let's see if it works. I feel like that actually worked really well and it was so easy. I'm definitely gonna do that from now on. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with fairy dust. I I really like this one, and I feel like doing just like a simple pink nail. I'm gonna try to take this slow since I haven't really done acrylic in a minute. Not to mention I'm also working with my opposite hand. I'm also really trying to make sure to keep this layer thin because I am going to be going in with a clear cap afterwards of clear acrylic to protect all the glitters. Before it's set, I like to take like a little cotton stick or like the little wooden end of the stick and kind of clean up around the cuticle and sidewall, anywhere where it might have kind of pulled in there a little bit. Next, I think it would be really pretty if I went in with sugar plum. Also, I used to struggle a lot with getting my brush all gunked up, and one tip that I can give you that has really helped me is make sure to keep wiping off your brush on your paper towel like very often. Like set down a bead, wipe off your brush, but also after you wipe it off, make sure to keep it moist in the monomer. So even if you're not gonna go directly back in with another bead, wipe it off and dip it back in the monomer. And keeping the brush moist will definitely help keep it from gunking up. Okay, I want to add some purple to the mix, so I'm going to go with Sister Witch. At first, I was low-key debating just making all of these the fairy dust one, but I figured that that wouldn't be very fun. So we're going to do maybe a different color for every nail. We'll see what happens. To help keep it thinner on the sides and build a good apex, where most of the acrylic and the product is towards the middle of the nail, I find that it helps to place the bead towards the center of the nail, then let gravity kind of let the acrylic kind of flow down to the side walls. Well, not the side walls, just like the sides of the nail. And then use your brush to keep wiping the sides in order to keep the sides thinner. Continuously wiping your brush onto the towel and dipping it in more monomer. Let's do a different acrylic for every nail. I think that would be fun. So let's do puppy eyes for this one. And let's finish it off with a super hollow glittery one, Psycho Bunny. I think this is the only one that I might have gone a little bit overboard with the glitter. Yeah, since there was so much glitter in that one, I literally only needed one bead to put glitter on the whole nail. And So I'm just gonna end up building most of this nail with the clear, which is fine because the Psycho Bunny one is basically just glitter and clear. So we'll just add more clear to it. Now I'm just going to put a really thin clear cap over all of them so that I can file them without filing into any of the glitter. And I'm going to use a new monomer dish to do this so that my clear doesn't get infiltrated with all the glitter that is in my current monomer. So let's just speed through this real quick. Okay, so there they are with the clear cap. They're looking pretty good. They're definitely gonna look a lot better once I file them and put the top coat on. So I'm gonna go ahead and file them a bit, try to get them shaped up a little better so that they don't look as chunky and chubby. Right now we got some chubby nails on. So I'm gonna start with my round cuticle bit and just clean up around the side walls and the cuticles a little bit. I always start off with my cuticle bit to help them look a lot cleaner. And now I'm going to use my wooden file to sharpen up the sides. And finally, I am going to buff all of these out. These buffed out so nicely. They feel so soft and smooth right now. So usually I would go in with like either stickers or charms or something, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna let the glitter speak for itself on these ones because I think that they're gonna look so cute just like this, and I think that it might become too busy, just like too much happening if I add anything else. I washed off all the dust, but I'm just gonna give them a quick wipe with alcohol to get rid of any moisture and any extra dust or whatever before I add the top coat. Ooh, and you can get a glimpse of what it's gonna look like with the top coat on. It's gonna look so pretty, oh my goodness. And I'm going to use this glitter top coat as if there's not enough glitter already. I just think adding even more glitter couldn't hurt, you know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Dude, the reveal on camera isn't even as good as it is in person. What the heck? This is so pretty. I'm actually obsessed with that. And I'm definitely gonna have to top coat the underneath of these as well. So pretty. So I'm just gonna use a regular top coat for the undersides of them. But first I'm gonna get rid of any of the white marks using my primer. Look at that sparkle. Oh, man, I think these turned out so well. Look how shiny and sparkly. I love them so much. I think that this one is probably my favorite. This one was fairy dust, and I definitely think it's my favorite. It's so pretty and it's so clear. I love it, but I love all of them so much. This hollow one looks so much better with the top coat on. I was a little worried that it wasn't gonna be like hollow because it was looking kind of just like white, but it turned out so well. I'm so happy with how these turned out. Let me know which one of these is your favorite. Oh, I'm just obsessed with them. I love them, and I think that I'm getting so much better at acrylic. I'm so happy about that. It's definitely fun to do glitter acrylic every now and then. I'm super proud of these. Anyway, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know what you think about all of these acrylics and this set down below in the comments. I love reading and replying to all of your comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, definitely give it a like. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of my future videos because it's free, and both liking and subscribing helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. And I love you guys, and I hope that you're having the most beautiful week. Alrighty, cutie. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Mwah. Thank you for watching until the very end of my video. I love you so much and really appreciate you. I just want to pop in here to give you guys a little bit more information about my Etsy shop if you are interested in it. I decided to open an Etsy shop because a few people have asked me in the past when I make custom glitter acrylics if I sell them, and have mentioned to me that they wish that they could try them. So I was playing with the idea in the past of making a Patreon where if you signed up to be a patron you could get a monthly custom acrylic, but then I decided it would just be better to make an Etsy shop and post all of the individual custom acrylics that I make in that Etsy shop, and then you guys can pick which ones that you want to try if one of them happens to catch your eye and you really want it for yourself. So like I said in the beginning of the video, the link to that Etsy shop will be down in the description box below this video. So as of now, only the 10 custom acrylics that I made in today's video are posted on there. I decided that this is going to be kind of like a trial run, so I didn't want to post like all of the custom acrylics that I had made before as well, although I did label a lot of them and top off a few of them with a little bit more clear acrylic because some of them needed a little bit more, and those ones are also ready to sell. So if this little trial run of my Etsy shop goes well, then I will continue updating it every month or so with more custom acrylics for you guys. So it's kind of just like we're just testing things out, we're testing the waters, we're seeing how it's gonna go. So anyway, I hope that if there was an acrylic that you wanted, you were able to snag it. Thank you for supporting me if you did. Just watching this video really means a lot to me. Definitely don't feel like you have to buy anything. Honestly, I was really debating for a while whether or not to do this because honestly, I've sold things online in the past and it kind of becomes not a hassle, but it can be a lot to keep track of, which is why I'm only doing small shop updates at a time. I'll probably only do a few acrylics at a time. And once this set of acrylics has been listed for as long as the listing lasts, it's not going to automatically renew. It is just going to disappear for a while, and I might add it back onto my shop again in the future. So I hope all of that made sense. Anyway guys, thank you so much for staying until the end of this video and listening to all of my rambling. I love you guys so much. I hope that you are having the most beautiful start to your year. I wish I could give you all a big hug. Big kisses from me. Go enjoy your life and give yourself some credit because you're awesome. You're epic. All right, I'm gonna go. Bye, cutie.